Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, sisters and brothers. It's your brother Lahu Ramadan on the West Coast. Brothers and sisters, coming to you with that 411. That 411, brothers and sisters, about that 911. That 911, brothers and sisters, is talking about that emergency alert that's coming to a city near you if you live in the North American wilderness. That emergency alert is going to say that all black people, man, woman, and child, is a security alert to the United States of America, brothers and sisters. A security alert. We a security alert. We ain't got no army. We ain't got no navy. We ain't got no military, just like the Palestinians. And you see what the false Israel been doing to them at will with the help of America, who's giving them all the weapons, everything they need to kill, and murder. Well, brothers and sisters, that's going to be right here in America against us because the false Jews, the false ones in Israel, has got our identity. Not only do they got our identity, brothers and sisters, but they also own Hollywood. So therefore, when they took our identity, they had to show us other than who we are. We are the seed from the Abraham covenant that the God made with Abraham and his seed. Those in Israel say they is them individuals. They said they are the ones that God chose. But we're ready to find out in a few more days, brothers and sisters, because from what the Bible said, once the chosen get set in the land, in their promised land, which Palestine and Palestine is not the promised land. It's where Jerusalem is, the holy place. But anyway, the saying goes, once God put them in their land, that they would never be taken out of it. But we got to understand what God put them in that land. And the God that put them in that land just so happened to be the devil, Britain and America, who put false Israel in the position in 1948 to counteract what Elijah said that Master Farad Muhammad told him. Elijah, you know Elijah, the messenger of Allah. The messenger of Allah, Elijah, told us that Master Farad Muhammad told him that we be that seed. We be that seed from Abraham that the God made the covenant with. And we've been here since 1619. 1619 to the time Master Farad Muhammad came, 1930. And gave us that 411, brothers and sisters, that 411 about we be the seed of Abraham and that we was under an Abraham covenant for 400 years and we had 93 years left of our prison sentence in the North American wilderness under the Chaldeans, the slave master, the cracker, the Neanderthal. Huh? You know who I'm talking about. The so-called man, as we call him. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? You hear me? Do you understand what's ready to transpire with that 911? You're going to be a target, brothers and sisters. And the target is just like all the targets when they be shooting. They black. Look at all the targets they got. Is they black or is they black? They black, brothers and sisters. But anyway, brothers and sisters, I'm your brother, and I got the 411 from the messenger of the covenant, who got the 411 from the book of Revelations, that was sealed by 7 seals, brothers and sisters. That was sealed by 7 seals. No one knew 534 years that Cave Dweller had the book, the Bible. And the first thing he wrote on the first page of the Bible says it was translated out of the original tongue. What original tongue, brothers and sisters? You ever ask yourself that? And with the former translator, diligently compared and revised. Diligently compared and revised. Diligently compared to what? And revised from what? So they had to have something to revise that book from, brothers and sisters. Huh? But we never thought of that because we don't think. All of our thinking for the last 400 years came from our enemy. All of our thinking for the last 400 years plus came from our enemy, the cave dweller, the Neanderthal, the Chaldean, as the Bible tell you about who they are. You hear me, brothers and sisters? And what did they do to us? They put us in prison for the first 64 years. So we lost the knowledge of self. In other words, our mother and father couldn't pass down what they knew about themselves, pass down their history to us and give us an ideal of where we came from and then where we can go because of what we've learned about who we are. Wiped out. 64 years. When they got out, what they do? They labeled them prisoners of war. Prisoners, brothers and sisters, under the label of slavery. Under the label of slavery. 1619. And then, brother, 93 years later, who came down because we was rebelling, because we was fighting back, because we was late to show up on the plantation, because we was running away. And the punishment for that was a lynching. You got lynched. If you was late for work, if you didn't pick enough cotton or sugar or whatever the product was at the time that they was, your owners was making the money, capitalist systems, they didn't have to pay you. All they had to do was feed you some damn slop. Some shit lens. Shit lens. Shit lens, brothers and sisters. That was the intestines of a pig. They sliced that pig, took the ham out, and threw the rest in the slop for us. Shitlins. And then they like, hey, we got to take the S off of it and put a C on it. We'll call it chitlins. But it was still shitlins, brothers and sisters. Still the same damn thing, the intestines of a filthy, low-down pig. That got a little hole in his hind leg that oozes out pulse. Ooze it out, brothers and sisters, because he ain't got a system that can sweat his disease out. It got to roll out his hind leg, a little hole. Pulse. He's a scavenger. He was made to eat all trash. When they wanted to clean the horse pen, they take the horses out of the corral, send the pigs in. The pigs eat all the horse shiznat. The same with a shrimp at the bottom of the ocean. Anyway, brothers and sisters, Here it is, 2024, and old boy came in 1712. Willie Lynch. He had a bag with him. Willie Lynch had a bag with him, and in that bag was some tricks. He called them the key to control your niggas, because I see, to control your ninjas. Because as he was riding down the river, he seen crosses, he said. He didn't see crosses. That was in Europe. He said that's what it reminded him of. The crosses in Europe. The same thing they put so-called Jesus on. But he seen the ninjas being hung on trees. You heard about that strange fruit, blood at the root, by that song. Anyway, brothers and sisters, he said that you paid for that product, that ninja, to be your slave. And now I see him hanging on a tree. You wasting money. I got a bag with a key full of tricks to control your ninjas. And religion, let me see. Key to control slaves. Fear, mistrust, envy, color, size, sex, where they live, and religion. What religion was the cave dweller? Huh? What religion was the cave dweller? The KKK. Christianity. They got their revelations from the Bible. Huh? They got their Jesus never said he was a Christian. When they went to infiltrate Jesus and his so-called followers, they like, hey, we got to break this up. So let's infiltrate. Let's go in and see what it's about. And then we'll be able to control it from the inside out. Jesus never called himself a Christian. They called him that. They said he was a crusher. Christ, a crusher of the establishment that the Romans was running, meaning it wasn't just. So he came with the truth to crush the falsehood that they was pushing. So they took that as their religion, and then 93 years, brothers and sisters, 1619, 1712, 93 years after our enslavement. Here come Willie Lynch. Had a bag of tricks. Had a key to control the ninjas that we would name. We wasn't no ninjas. But anyway, that's what they name us. How to control them. You see what I'm saying? And he said, if you implement, which means, when I looked it up, to teach and instruct his wife, his overseer, his demon, that house ninja, that he went into that black woman and produced a baby, a white face, a black face, a black face white boy, a demon who was hiding under the darkness of his mother's skin. But he had the mind of his daddy, because his daddy, the black man, the man has the seed. And when he's shooting in the woman, her eggs receives it and produce what the seed shot out. A devil. And since you got a devil with the original black goddess, that's half. That makes a demon. They got the father mind, brothers and sisters. But anyway, here it is. We at the end of the Abraham covenant, and a demon sitting in the messenger of Allah's seat for the last 42 years, brothers and sisters. The last 42 years perpetrating the fraud, acting like he black, but his damn daddy is a Neanderthal, cave dweller, white boy who shot the seed in his mama. And you already know what happened after the egg received the seed. It produced what the seed is. In his case, a damn demon perpetrating a fraud, acting like he black, huh? And leading the nation, the NOI, not the right way, but the wrong way. Not the right way, brothers and sisters, but the wrong way. Not back home to the promised land, Arabia, where we left 50,000 years ago and covered it up with sand because we was going to come right back. We was going to come back to get our land. We covered it up to keep the natural nutrients in the soil. We was going to come back. We knew that was going to be our land. That we was going to come back and make a heaven because we been in the North American wilderness for 400 years catching hell from a made man, the enemy of us. Yeah, we made them. We were suffering from energy deprivation, so we had to make a downgrade of ourselves until our energy returned back to the center of the universe, the earth, our planet, where we, what they say, cream rolls to the top. We be that cream, brothers and sisters. We be that cream. We be them gods, brothers and sisters. But we've been labeled by our enemy as a ninja. Well, why do we still carry that ninja? Why we carry that on? Elahu, Ramadan, this is 2024. How we still them keys, bag of tricks to control the ninja? 1712. 302 years later, we got Willie lynched. We lynched, brother. We Willie lynched. Huh? We done got Willie lynched, brothers and sisters. How? How, Elahu? It says pepper. Oh man. Perpetuating. Perpetuated. Our grandmothers back 400 years ago passed on and kept implementing them tricks, them keys to control a ninja, the keys to control us. Got perpetuated, meaning it got carried on. Look up the word, brothers and sisters. Perpetuating. He said, Willie, talking about Willie Lynch, with his keys, a bag of keys to keep us under control, where they wouldn't have to kill us and hang us, but we can be get old taking care of them, doing their will. Got carried on. 1712 to 2024. What is that, brother? That's shit. 1712 302 years. He said if you implement it for a year, they will perpetuate it. It would probably last for 300 years. We 2 years over his 2 years over his prediction. 302 years, brothers and sisters. We still carrying that lying ass religion, Christianity. It's fake. It's false. But you would argue with me. And you know damn well we was in slavery. You know damn well we been under that filthy cave dweller. The Holocaust. Raping and murdering and killing of our people. You know damn well we been under it, but you didn't accept his religion. Hook, line, and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker, brothers and sisters. And those in the nation of Islam. The Levites. The priest tribe. The tribe of Shabazz, brothers and sisters, was the head, the gods. The priest tribe got the information, and we would preach it to the known world, to ourselves. And now the enemy then came between us under the cover of the darkness of his mother. Louis Eugene Brown, modern day Farrakhan, son of a damn devil, who shot his seed and Farrakhan's mother. And Farrakhan told us himself. We didn't ask him that. He told us that in a lecture. His mama got raped. She tried to abort him. And now that devil, that demon, is sitting up in the nation for 42 years, robbing us. They said, will a man rob God? All day, every day for 42 years is what Farrakhan been doing. And then he came up in the 90s. I couldn't understand, why is all the preachers having a seminar and Farrakhan is the main speaker? Because the devil told him, hey, you got to get all them in line. Not only those in the NOI, but all the preachers, man and woman. Even though we sent them to the theologian school to preach that bullshit neck about Christianity. You seen the movie Nat Turner? You seen the movie Nat Turner, brothers and sisters? The devil was so dogmatic that he don't give a damn. He will show you what he done did to you. 12 years a slave. All them damn Django. All them movies. He show you, brother, what he done did to you. And you lap it up. You run right over to the damn movies and give him the money to watch what he did to you. And then you walk up and talk. You walk out the damn theater tomorrow. That was a good movie. Then that woman at Woman Queen, that Woman King. What did that movie start off with, brothers and sisters? The black woman attacking a tribe of black men, murdering and killing them. That's your enemy, turning the gods against the gods. The black woman against her black man. When we was first came into existence, brothers and sisters, we occupied the same body. They labeled that under Hermaphrodites. We didn't have to have no problem. We didn't have no problem with our women, brothers and sisters. We can protect them. We didn't have to worry about where they was. We shared the same mind and the same body. The black man is the strength and the black woman is the beauty, both being gods. But as we were taught 10 trillion, 66 trillion years ago, we separated and became the two gods. The one God was the black man and black woman in the one body. When we separated, we became two individual gods, brothers and sisters. The black man and his black goddess. The black man and his black goddess. The most beautifulest woman on the planet. The only woman on the planet. So every woman who thinks she got any type of damn beauty, you can trust and believe you got it from that black goddess, the black woman. All of this has been revealed to us, brothers and sisters, from that last book in your Bible, the book of Revelations. And it was revealed by the wisest man on the planet. And what made him wise than anybody else, brothers and sisters, because he had the patience, he had the curiosity, and he put in the time to go in that last book of the Bible that was sealed by 7 seals and lifted those seals and brought us the Injil, Jacob's letter. The Injil, brothers and sisters, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth of our true identity. The new mind that we need to download to get the hell out of hell. Huh? We need to download that Injil, brothers and sisters, to get the hell out of hell. But because we got that analytical way of thinking from our enemy, you will fight against the Injil with that false religion called Christianity. Excuse me. The same religion that your enemy have, that he implemented in 1712 to control his ninjas, to control his product that he invested money in. Excuse me. And wanted it to be that which will keep him rich, that capitalist system going. So, brothers and sisters, you have the mind, we have the mind of our enemy. But I done heard Master Suleiman since 2020, end of 2019. End of 2019 is when I heard him on the internet. And it resonated. And I start downloading the Injil, brothers and sisters. We've been in a class, brothers and sisters, to learn this. But we just babies. He's the head. He's the mind. We just the body. We be the body, brothers and sisters. And the ION that was the NOI under Elijah, and that came the ION under Farrakhan, he told you you was dead on both sides. Y'all applauded him, but y'all didn't ask the question, how are we dead? Who killed us? Because then he would have told you. I don't know if he'd have told you. But we telling you, the Injil warriors are telling you what we heard from the messenger of the covenant, who went in the book of Revelation and cracked those 7 seals and give us the 411, to let us know that that lying son of a devil, the man of position, been sitting in Elijah's seat, not steering us in the right way, but steering us in the wrong way, steering us right in the gun sight of our enemy. Because once his false reality, them false Jews in Israel, once they get annihilated, right before they get annihilated, they're going to put out that 911, that emergency alert that all black man, black children, black woman is a threat to the security of the North American wilderness. And that threat will be that we be the true seed of Abraham, the true seed of Abraham, meaning that in that 400-year covenant that the God made with Abraham and his seed, that we got a great reward coming, and that America will be judged and burnt to hell up. So they feel if they can get rid of the evidence, that 911, brothers and sisters, that emergency alert, that we are a threat to the security of the United States of America, because our true identity will be in. And the whole world is on that. What's happening over in Palestine? The cruelty, the abomination and desolation. The abomination of desolation. Look up both of the words, brothers and sisters, and you'll see it transpiring in Israel. The false truths, who say they are the chosen people of God, and they doing, and America trying to tell them not to do it, but they like, hey, look, man, how you gonna tell us what to do with our Palestinians when you had 400 years of Holocaust with your ninjas? Don't tell us nothing. Just give us our damn weapons we need so we can blow them up. We can kill them. We can murder them and wipe their ass out. But it's going to backfire on them, brothers and sisters. Just like the plan that 911 against us. It's going to be a backfire. I'm your brother Elihu Ramadan on the West Coast. And as I came before you, so should I leave you in the peaceful greetings of Assalamu Alaikum.